you will have to answer the question for yourself. Would Jesus wear a Rolex? All of God's warnings concerning money and possessions, he centered around the notion of never trusting in them, but in him. Never allowing the money or the possessions to control or manipulate you. Let us not forget about how that applies to people with a scarcity mentality that leads to hoarding and stinginess. This is equally as destructive and equally a love of money. So I'm answering the question as to what would Jesus do. I think it's really more important for us to go ahead and look at what Jesus would do. To begin to realize that he needed a donkey. He asked for a donkey that had never been ridden. In other words, he didn't ask for a used donkey. He didn't ask for one that had a whole bunch of mileage on it. He asked for one that no one has ever ridden before. In other words, a brand new donkey. When he was crucified, the Roman guards casted lots for his garment. And it was a garment without seams, which meant it was woven from top to bottom and had no seams. There are many theologians that believe that either this was given to him by someone wealthy or woven by someone close to him and it was given. Either way, there is little to no dispute as to the amount of time and care it takes to create that type of garment and hence the cost. That's why they were casting lots for it. This is going to ruffle some feathers, but many Christians see someone with a nice car. They seem to feel that money could have been spent in a better way, like helping the poor. And of course, that was the exact same argument Judas had before he betrayed Jesus, when he saw Mary pouring perfume on Jesus' feet. Now, it is said that that perfume was a year's wages. In America, the average wage is $26,000. That means that perfume would have been worth at minimum $20K. Do you have cologne or perfume that's worth $20K? I don't. And I think it would have been a great time to teach a wonderful lesson about such a huge monetary gift if it was a problem. Furthermore, think about this. It takes 1,100 man-hours to build a Rolls Royce and 25 man-hours to build a Chevy. Which car purchase better supports the economy? But again, don't get mad at me. When Jesus needed money to pay taxes, he sent Peter to go fishing to catch the fish with money in his mouth. Listen, dude, I've been fishing many times and have to date not caught a fish with money in it. So when Jesus needs to borrow a tomb, he used the tomb of a rich man. When he needed to have the Last Supper, he borrowed the upper room of a rich man. This is all New Testament, not to mention all of the Old Testament promises about the blessing of God that maketh rich and adds no sorrow to it. And if we have Jesus, who is the mediator of a better covenant based on better promises, then I am convinced that it can only get better. See, it's not about a number. Truth of the matter is people want to judge based on dollar amount of things, but how do we do that? If one car is a problem, then all cars are a problem. Or are there people that God has placed in the body of Christ that are called to help finance the kingdom? Who are we to determine if the price is too much, whether we should fly private or commercial? How about if you believe so strongly about it, then why not fly at all? Jesus didn't have a plane, never rode in one. How about getting rid of your car, no matter what the price is? How do we have a limited line with a limitless God? Lastly, I'll leave you with this final thought because I could go on for hours.